We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Ready up. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They send Godwin in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Flat.
Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bears first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Now a 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Let's go now.
They face 2nd down and 7. Williams. This is caught at the 2. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. Now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll run with Swift. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Go! 60 Eagle. Reload. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by White. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready? Set, go.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First and 10.
Set. 70 Timberwolves. And out.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Ready? Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The reception for Rondale Moore. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. Deep to return is Malik Washington. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They run with White. And this will be a Bucs first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Here we go. Set.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 bison, 60 bison. Ready.
On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60
That's
Eagle,
Palmer, the man in
60
motion.
Eagle. Set, go.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On the give, it's White. White, 1st down and much more. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 15-yard line. That was a big-time run by White. 32 yards.
On the jump.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Taking off. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
They send Godwin in motion. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Ready. I'm not lying. Head the street. Ready.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. He'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a give on the ground, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Right back to him on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Bronco 80.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Here we go, here we
Work
go.
to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Go.
On 1st down, it's White. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger. Check go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Go!
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Ready? Lightning, 18. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Check. Ready?
They'll go again with White. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, go.
They'll run with White. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
They send Godwin in motion. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here we go. Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. fourth quarter. That's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll only get down to around the 42. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Go.
Now Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll stick to the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Big play here. Crowd on their feet. for 3rd and 4. That's caught. It's the tight end, Clement. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt. And it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Washington now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
White. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.